Hello everyone, CryoDog here. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and review of the Inateck Bluetooth stereo speaker. So let's get into it. So this is the Inateck Bluetooth speaker. I'll tell you what I do, I like the design on the box, the different musical notes. It's a pretty cool box. Don't think I've seen a box like this. So this is the, let me just bring it up pretty close so you can see it, VP 2001 model portable Bluetooth speaker. So let's go ahead and open it up. If I can figure out how to do it. There it goes. Slide it out. And everything seems to want to come out with it. So first, let's we've got the speaker itself. Let's just pop it out. See what it looks like. Got your play and pause and phone button. So this can be used to take phone calls as well. It's got your little groove here to set your iPad or your cell phone. It's got a notch for your iPad button, menu button. On the back, it's got some fingerprints on it already. On the back, it's got a kickstand that allows it to stand on its own. It also has an on-off switch, USB charging port, and then an auxiliary cable port for connecting your cell phone or your iPad or whatever other type of audio device you have through this without using the Bluetooth. So this does accept Bluetooth and an auxiliary cable. Very nice appearance. It's not too heavy. Feels really good and solid. The speaker front cover feels really good and solid. It's not any kind of mesh fabric or anything like that. Let's see what else is in the box. We've got a user manual, return and exchanges information. It also comes in another language as well. Includes an auxiliary cable. Pretty nice. And the USB charging cable. It doesn't have a wall plug, so I guess you could just plug it, charge it off of your computer, or if you have a wall charger like that comes with an Android phone or an iPhone, you could probably use that as well. And then it includes some type of ray absorbent card. Not sure what that's all about. The ray absorbent card absorbs electromagnetic waves in a frequency range of RFID. Not really sure what that's all about, but it was included in the box. Okay, so that's the unboxing part. Let's get into the review. So I have charged this up, and I've been using it for a little while today, hence the fingerprints. And the devices, I actually like it quite a bit. There's only one problem that I encountered, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. But I actually like the device. It provides plenty of sound, has good volume, which the volume is adjusted by the device that you have either connected through Bluetooth or through the auxiliary cable here. You can pause the audio through this as well. And it does have an indicator for battery power and Bluetooth. And then if you have the auxiliary cable plugged in, it'll have a little indicator that says aux. It'll light up, letting you know that you're running it through the auxiliary cable and not the Bluetooth. So let's mount my iPad to it. Let me open up the stand just for better support. I'm just going to use my iPad 2 here. Let me just take off the magnetic case. And the screen is kind of dirty on the iPad, so didn't really clean it up for this, so we'll just continue on. So this way you have the access to your menu button, so it can support it that way. As well as the side mounting. Just going to plug in the auxiliary cable to the side and show you what that looks like with the auxiliary cable plugged into the iPad headphone jack here. So that's what it looks like on the side. And if you have it mounted from the top view, then you have the just raise it up here. You have the connector coming out of the top, sticking out. Not a big deal, just something I wanted to mention. So when you power on the speaker, plays a little piece of music there, and that indicator noise there lets you know that the Bluetooth is on and discoverable. So let me connect my I think it's already connected, so let me bring up some music from my SoundCloud. I don't want to use any copyrighted music now, and I'll just do a brief demonstration of that's coming through the speaker there, and I will adjust the volume. That's all the way up. So it does get pretty loud. Let me jump ahead a little bit. So you can pause it and restart it. The sound quality I think is good. It doesn't have a whole lot of bass, but I guess for songs that have more bass in them, it would probably work better. So that's the Bluetooth connection. Let me talk about the auxiliary connection. So when I had my iPad connected through the auxiliary port, let me just show you what that looks like on the back. Put the stand up. Now you can see it says auxiliary, so you're connected through an auxiliary cable. But the only problem that I experienced was that every so often, it didn't do it on like a set time frame or anything like that, it would cut itself off. Only when I was using it through the auxiliary cable though. I didn't notice it, I didn't experience that through the Bluetooth, only through the auxiliary cable. The sound quality through the auxiliary cable is really nice. It's just as good as it is through the Bluetooth. But that was the only problem I had, was that the device seemed to cut itself off, and then I would have to turn it on to get it back to working again. When I was connecting through Bluetooth, I had a little trouble at first until I figured out that I needed to turn off the device and then turn it back on to make it discoverable. So I couldn't. That was because I come from the auxiliary connection straight into the Bluetooth connection, and my iPad wasn't able to locate the speakers, so I had to cut it off and cut it back on to resolve that. Not a big issue, just something I ran into. Overall, I actually really like the device. I plan on using it a lot. It's really sturdy with this kickstand, so I don't have to worry about my iPad or cell phone or anything like that falling over. Let me give you, my cell phone has, this is the Samsung Galaxy S3, has kind of a thick case on it. I don't know if it'll fit in here, I haven't tried. It just kind of wedges down in there, it's not a good fit. If I have the case off, let me take the case off. Not terribly hard to do. But with the case off, looks kind of nice there. Have access, good access. I guess you could maybe push it a little bit if you needed to. On the side view, let's look at that. I'm thinking that would probably cover up a little bit of the screen. But not a bad look, not a bad look at all. Overall, I really like the device. I will continue using it. I don't know that I would take it out to like a friend's house or anything like that, just because it's kind of big and bulky. If you looked at my previous video for the Jam Rewind, I really like that one as well, and it's more portable. It's much smaller, doesn't take up as much room, and I would use that one for if I was going to take it out anywhere. But this one's good for home use. You're cleaning the house, throw on some tunes through Pandora. Plays good through Pandora. I tried that out as well. His music from SoundCloud. I'm sure it worked well with YouTube or whatever other application you're using on your iPad or your cell phone. But overall, I'm really pleased with this, and I think it's will do a good job for anybody. So thanks for watching this video on the Bluetooth portable speaker. This is the BP 2001 model. And if you have any comments or questions, leave those below. And have a great day.